Hey, what it do? What it be about? We back.
What's up? What's up?
What it do, kid? Hey, it's your boy Drew,
It's Eric.
and we are the Global Unknowns. Unfortunately, Swoop is not here with us tonight. Uh, I have not talked to him. I don't know what's going on, but we'll check with him. Hopefully, everything is all right. But welcome to episode 35. We even brought a guest on tonight because we couldn't have him, so we can't do it without three people. So, without further ado, introduce our boy from the Highway 22 East. Unmute your mic.
My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. This your boy Jess J from the Highway 22 East podcast. You said your cousin name is Swoop.
His name Julio. We call him.
Call him Swoop. Well, we had to do the swap tonight. I'll be swapped then. We'll do it like that.
Hey, like
I
I said,
I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Hey, no problem, man. It's long overdue. We gotta get the overlays together and make it a family affair one day with Highway 22 and the Global Unknowns.
Oh yeah, most definitely that.
But yeah, man, we're gonna jump right into it. First things first. Since everything in this whole quarantine has been going down, a lot of people haven't been going to the movies. And with that being said, we're trying to figure out which one is better, actually staying home and catching the premiere at the house, or like just getting that feeling going out, getting your popcorn, your candy, and your soda, and your lady, or your dude, whoever you going with, and going to the theater. So we're gonna poll each other tonight and see how we feel on that. So, big bro, I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm kind of mixed about it because I I like action movies and unless you got a sound system out of this world, you don't feel the intensity that you feel in a movie theater. I mean, you can set that up at home, and I'm working on that, and cause I don't want to go sit up next to nobody no time soon, and they'll be releasing stuff for the house. eh, the house has its advantages too. You can hit pause, go to the bathroom. You don't have to worry about missing nothing. You can drink cheaper, eat cheaper. Um, Hell, you can watch the movie over 3 or 4 days if you want to. I sat here and it wasn't a new movie, but I watched The Lord of the Rings, the extended version of Return of the King. I never seen it before. I think I paused that movie about 5 times. It was so long. But I had to because it was scenes that I never seen before, and I didn't want to miss nothing. And I had the luxury sitting at home to do it. So the pros of sitting at home outweighs the pros of going to the movie theaters with me. So I'm gonna have to say I'm a stay at home guy. I'd rather stay at home. I go buy me another center channel and some woofers and surround my head with whatever I need to get that thump. But I'd rather sit at home.
Jay?
I'm biased, man. Because I meant to ask you this, like I can cuss and all that kind of stuff too, right? I just want to make sure because I didn't know if this was Disney hour or what, man. So I didn't want to cross no lines.
You good?
I like both, to be honest. But me personally, I think I like going to the movies more because for the simple fact, like it's something about going into a movie theater. You smell the popcorn, you get your candy, you see people, and it's parts of movies sometimes that you didn't think that was funny, but somebody else started laughing. You be like, shit, that was kind of goddamn funny, so I might start laughing too. So and with me, man, like when I'm at home watching the movie, I'm married. I'm gonna do one or two things when I'm watching the movie. I'm gonna go to sleep, or I'm gonna mess with my wife. We're gonna have sex. Then I'm gonna go to sleep. so I mean, movies at home are cool, but like your brother says, if you ain't got the sound system, especially with action movies, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff. It's not gonna sound the same at all, man. Because I remember I went and saw Fast and the Furious 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many they got. And I watched it at home. Besides, one time I watched it at home instead of watching it at the theater. The cars didn't even sound right. It sounded like they had a goddamn 4-cylinder in them damn cars. It's like, this car don't sound like they're supposed to be a muscle car. This shit sound like a damn S10. So I rather go to the movies, man, just for the atmosphere, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm like you. I'm biased because, I mean, shit. Just for the sake of the sound alone, like one of me and my brother's favorite movies we like to watch on surround sound is Armageddon. That's our shit right there. We like to watch Armageddon. We like the booms and the bangs and all that right there. That and Tombstone. So that's like two of our favorites to watch with surround sound. So with that, I can handle being at home with that just because we got the sound to do that. But as opposed to being in the theater, sometimes I just like seeing stuff on a wider screen. I like this. And I'm a movie buff. Like I love the movies, period, and action and stuff like that. I'm more of a comedy guy. I like a funny movie. I don't dwell too well in the action, but I mean, if it's funny, then it's for me. But I'm more of a comedy guy. But action movies, I think, should be enjoyed in a theater.
I agree with that.
It's because you get that sound, you get that you hear it all. You want that THX, and you just want that boom.
Right.
But you know,
Godzilla and Kong, man. That gotta be in
yeah, that got to be at the theater. But
Exactly. You try to watch this shit on a damn 65-inch television without no surround sound, it's gonna sound like some chipmunks. It don't sound like
if you ain't got the right sound, if you ain't got no boom in your house, then
yeah,
I mean, just you shooting your shot. It
it'll
ain't
sound like wrestling, and then
that's all it's gonna sound like.
yeah. Somebody hit that match. But yeah, it's I'm like you, Jay. Though I'm biased. I missed going to the movies. I think shit. Last thing we went and saw was what, Joker.
me and you, yeah.
We went and saw Joker at the theater, and hell, after that, it was pretty much shut down.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Last movie I saw was Lion King.
Damn.
That's the last movie I went and saw, man. Because shit, I got a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
I know you got kids and stuff too, man, but my boy like to be right up under me. Hell, I had to beg him to come out here tonight to do this podcast. this our Bluey night, man.
But yeah, I'm biased, so I'll say either way I'm good. But right now I've been enjoying being at home watching certain movies because hell, one of them that just came out, Coming to America too. Like I would have loved to have seen that on the big screen, but I was fine sitting in the comforts of the house to just watch it. I don't feel like I lost no money. I don't feel like I got, I lost out on nothing. And the reason why I bought Coming to America, I was talking to my brother the other day, and I was reading the critiques on it. Now, anybody who knows me, I got to be one of the biggest Dave Chappelle fans as far as one of the biggest Eddie Murphy fans. And I remember my parents took me to see Coming to America back in 88. Was it 88?
Something like that.
I want to say 88. If I'm not right, then somebody put in the comments and let me know. But I remember going to see it, and I was blown away just by seeing the stuff that I saw at 8 years old. Now that I'm 41, 33 years later, I still appreciated what he brought to the screen. And reading some reviews and everybody, oh man, Eddie, this ain't what I thought it was, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck do you expect? It's 33 years later. And you sensitive ear son bitches out there could not have handled what he did 33 years ago today.
Yeah.
So that's my beef with the whole critic thing right there. Like I've been brewing on this all week because I've been mad about it. Because I'm like, damn, you can't please everybody. And when you put something that you worked hard for, that you honestly said you wasn't gonna do, because he had no intentions of doing a sequel, but people begged for it. So you beg for it, he give you what you beg for, and it ain't good enough because it ain't the original. It was no way he could top that.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean from top to bottom, the original. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I'll check it out at some point. You know, I got quite a few things going on, so I catch a movie here and there when I can and stuff. But the original, man, it's stuff in that movie that just
It's timeless.
it is perfect. I mean, you even got the beginning of Samuel L. Jackson in that movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
that was just a masterpiece. And to try to top that, it wasn't gonna happen.
No.
You could forget that.
No.
Hardly anybody top anything they do other than Ethan Hunt. So when you try to throw some stuff out there and you think you're gonna be better than the first or second movie or whatever, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm going in there half, expecting to be thrilled and entertained and stuff, but I know I'm not gonna get what I got 32, 33 years ago, and I ain't expecting that. So we'll go in there and be pleased with what the man gave us, because like you said, he ain't have to give us nothing.
He had to give us shit, and the testament to that, to be able to bring 70% of the old cast back. I'm talking from Oha to Cleo McDowell to James, fucking the rapping chicks, Peaches, and all the DJs want to feel my.
Yeah.
Dang, they were on that?
To bring
They was
them
on
back.
yo.
You know what I'm saying? To bring them back. That holds a lot of stuff right there, and just hearing the stupid ass people out there. Oh, he couldn't talk the first one. You can't. Some things you can't just recreate all over again 30 something years later. But I will say this, and they should have wrote this in. And Jay, you gonna like this idea. If they would have walked Daryl back, Soul Glow.
You know what?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Check
Yeah. Okay.
And I wish we would have thought of this. If they would have bought Daryl back and gave that bitch a lace front company. Tell me that would have been.
That's a good idea. That would have hit though.
And then recreate that scene where his mama, dad, and grandma sitting on there, and when they get up, they just leave Gorilla Glue all on the couch.
Head stuck to the cushion.
Yeah, head stuck. They just pull off the whole damn cushion. Tell me that shit wouldn't have been genius.
Man, that shit would be funny. That would be funny as hell, man.
And what you thought about it, Jay?
Like you said, man, I told my wife, and she piggybacked me on this too. If it would have been some drama or some killing or something like that, black folks love mess. So if he would have put some mess in there, oh man, Coming to America 2 was way better than Coming to America 1, and blah blah blah, this type of stuff like that, man. But we don't. You saw what happened to Jordan when he came back out of retirement.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the same person, man. I look at Eddie in that movie switched places with his dad.
Yeah.
He was the father. He wasn't the comedian this time. He was the father. He had kids and he had a bastard child that he had to go find, and he wanted to find because I'm not going to say the whole movie because I know your brother hadn't saw it and stuff. But, it was more of a family feel-good movie to me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it wasn't nothing but a big ass family reunion.
That's it.
Now, one thing I wish that the barbershop guys would have had a little bit more, parts in it, man. But besides that, I felt like it was on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give it an 8. Okay. I would give it a strong 8, man, like an 8.45.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because like you said, you can't, and that's one thing that Denzel said. Denzel doesn't like doing remakes. When he did Equalizer 2, it wasn't Equalizer 1, but Equalizer 2, it was okay. But this is one, I feel like that's one of the reasons Denzel don't do sequels, because of that. Because what's done is done. Let's not recreate it.
Yeah, let's move on from it. Let's do something else.
And to think too, Eddie, Eddie took all that time off. Like Eddie ain't made a movie since I think his last movie before Dolomite was something called Mr. Church.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't even heard of that.
Yeah, and
Wasn't he like a janitor or something?
he was a cook.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a cook, and the thing with that, he hadn't done a movie for a minute before that. So Eddie was he just getting the chops back. He just getting back out there. I mean, sitting home making 10 kids. Man,
Damn, he got that many kids?
he got 10 of them.
Damn.
What's the youngest?
The youngest is I'm gonna take a shot at the dog. I think the youngest was probably maybe 3 or 4.
Shut the fuck up. Then he got God dang.
Basketball squad with a bench.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you.
He can bring in subs. But to think he took all that time off after that, came back and gave us Dolomite Is My Name. Hell, I love that movie. That movie was all right with me. Because
That was a good movie.
I like Dolomite. I actually watched the original Dolomite before I watched Dolomite Is My Name to just get a feel for that. And to see how that all came about. But that's the genius of Eddie Murphy. And it's good to see him back out there. And Arsenio was funny in the movie. I'm not a real huge fan of Leslie Jones. I think she's just too big on her comedy for me. She's funny, but she just a little too much for me.
She too, like you said, like she too what's the word I'm trying to she too niggish. Like a Tiffany Haddish. I don't like Tiffany Haddish, bro. Tiffany Haddish is
never scared for Tiffany Haddish. I'm not a fan of her comedy.
She just too something. I feel like when you look at her in the movie, that's how she act in real life. That's how I feel, man. Like if you see like an Eddie Murphy in a movie, he's hilarious. Dave Chappelle, hilarious. But if you see him in person, you feel like they kind of like laid back, chill type.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Haddish, how she act is how she act in real life. Leslie Jones, how she act is how she act in real life. And I don't think I can be around that. Hell no.
Too much. And Tracy Morgan was good in it. Hell, it was good to see Eddie Murphy actually put one of his kids in the movie, which was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What was that with the middle child, wasn't it?
Middle one, the little light skinned girl at the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to see him do that and to hear people talking about Eddie done lost his way, I mean, y'all can eat a dick sandwich without the bread for all I care.
I feel like too, man. It's two things that I'm gonna say real quick. I feel like what's his name? Eddie Murphy's son. I forgot his name in the movie.
Oh, Jermaine Fowler.
Yeah, I feel like he did a great job. I think he did. He didn't do too much, but he did just enough to play that role the way it was supposed to have been played.
Yeah.
And another thing, I wish they would have brought back like every girl that he went on a date with and had to figure out which one was the baby mama. Because when they put Leslie Jones in there, I was like, how they gonna incorporate Leslie Jones in this? Because I ain't even see her, how she fit in on this. But I kind of like how they
went back in time.
Yeah, and brought her in. But I feel like they could have put somebody else.
Yeah, but it's all good. But I mean,
wasn't somebody that in the first one that kind of acted like her? from what
no, it tells the story.
Arsenio.
The one that Arsenio.
It tells the story. It tells the story how Arsenio hooked all that up. You'll see it. You'll see it. But I heard though the premise of it was that Tracy was supposed to be his son, Tracy Morgan, but he was like, "Nah, it's too close and
that's too old, like age."
He said Tracy looked like he our age, so we couldn't use that. So Eddie Murphy scrapped. That's why it took so long to actually do it, because every time they go back, they look at the script and like, we can't do this. So they just kept tearing it up and going back and rewriting everything. But I'm kind of sad that Daryl wasn't in it. I think that would have been a great damn. Just had a nigga own a lace front shop, and that just would have been the shit. Because if you think about it, in the first one, when he tell Lisa, "Hey, our home weave products are taking off,"
Yeah,
Exactly.
You gotta
Exactly.
think back then, like, hey, you know, went from the whole weave to the lace fronts.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
I
do
mean,
more writing.
He'd have
and
been going. He'd have been going across 5 lanes in a Bugatti or something.
Oh, when it comes to McDonald's, when he made that wide ass turn in the McDonald's.
Yeah, everybody came all the way from the left to make a right. Like, damn,
Hey. And then, I mean, and you'll be thrilled with it, bro, though, because I mean, it was an awesome movie. But just know this: the very beginning of it, when they pan into the movie, is Rick Ross's house.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was Rick Ross's house, his real house.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that, bro.
35 acres.
Excuse me?
235 acres
Where that's at?
in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you ever watch this, let's go back and watch the very beginning of Coming to America when he's coming in on the opening scene and how the thing is going and the smoke come up.
Yeah.
That's Rick Ross's house.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why his ass was in the movie.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that, bro.
Yeah, I
Shout
saw
out to
somebody
Wesley
had
Snipes.
commented. Oh.
What'd you say?
Oh, I saw somebody had commented that was Ross' house.
Yeah,
I was in there.
like I said, shout out to Wesley Snipes and Michael Blackson too. Them two funny son bitches there.
Wesley was in it?
Wesley, he's Colonel Easy.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is the walk. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
the
yeah.
walk.
That
That's
walk.
all I'm gonna say.
You're gonna start laughing when you see how he walk in.
Yeah.
Every time. Wesley's a fool. Wesley is the brother of the sister who Eddie told to bark and hop on one leg.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Then that motherfucker was still jumping the point.
30 years later, he's still hopping on one leg and barking.
Oh man.
So yeah, like I said, it had its moments, and you know, shout out to him for just bringing us that and letting us enjoy that, because he honestly, they didn't have to do that, and they made a pact that I heard on Jimmy Kimmel the other day that they really weren't gonna do that movie, but
I'm glad they did it though.
They did it. Yeah, me too. Me too. Kudos to them. But
I'm glad they made it accessible for people to see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't have Amazon Prime and stuff, but you know,
they got a bag from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bezos done paid them for that, and that was the highest streaming premiere since all this shit didn't happen. So I mean, if that's a testament to anything, you know, kudos to them.
Yeah, no doubt. Kudos.
Let me tell you this before we go to another subject, man. This is off the movie, but it's on the movie at the same time. I had to go to Coosa County. You know, I talk about my dad all the time on Highway 22 East.
Hold on, did you
bro?
ever pay your dad?
Listen, I had to pay my dad. I paid him. I gave him $60.
Okay.
I gave him. See, I owed him 40, but I gave him 60 just for GP, man, because you know I ain't want to hear his mouth. I did not want to hear his mouth, bro.
Hands on you.
And bro, I gotta tell you the story, bro, about it, man. I told Drew, man, but that's a whole nother story, a whole nother podcast down, man. The dude over a year ago, in his eye, I owed him some money. It was $40 fucking, bro. $40 fucking. And it was on some humbug shit too, man. It wasn't like, hey, I'm tied up. I need $40. It was like I wanted something. I didn't have no cash on me. Can I borrow $40 for you? That's how it went. But anyway, that's a long story. That's another story, man. I went down to Coosa and I asked my parents, I was like, hey, y'all want to watch Coming to America? They was like, yeah, but we don't feel like going to no movies and then like that. I was like, first off, you ain't got to go to no movie because it's on Amazon Prime. Well, we got to buy it. We got to buy it off Amazon. It take like 2-3 days for it to come here. I like, no, it's a streaming service that you watch it on the TV. Mind you, man, my parents got a nice television, like a 75, the best of the best television, bro. OLED.
Damn.
Watch everything in standard definition. All they watch is the news and Bonanza. That's all my parents watch, bro. And Gunsmoke. The kids, my son and my sister's son, That's the only way, because they can watch Netflix and stuff like that. They can watch Coco Melon and all that type of stuff. Anyway, go down there. I was like, all right, there. This is all you gotta do. Click on Smart Hub. Go to Amazon Prime. Ho, Joetta, come write this down. Man, my mama was in there taking notes. Bro. And when I say notes, bro, I was like, all right, turn the TV on. Power.
Dang.
Yes, bro. I was like, so let me tell you. So I called them. They watched the movie. I was like, y'all enjoy it? They like, yeah, but we just didn't know how to stop the movie. We had to run and use the bathroom. And I like, all you had to do was hit pause on the remote, and that was it. Felix, I told you we could have did. I didn't want to mess that up because it took me 5 minutes to get in the movie. I'm like, was it a line outside?
Oh man.
And then I was gonna record it, man, but my mama was like, "Nah, you want to do a joke on this and put it on face paint because she don't call it Facebook, she call it face paint. All you want to do is put it on face paint and show everybody, all my friends, I'm stupid." I was like, "Yeah, you right. I ain't gonna say nothing."
Hey, everybody is face paint though, cause fucking the right name for it.
Face paint, bro.
I made my night right there.
No doubt. No doubt.
But we gonna shift gears, man, and talk about this little boy, privileged ass kid, Joe Herbert. And if you don't know who Joe Herbert is AKA West Coast Joe. He got his mama fired from Nike because he thought it'd be sporty to go ahead and get a American Express card in her name and fund his shoe resale company. Now, for the record, I don't like resale shoes. I refuse to buy resale shoes because if I gotta pay a damn markup on some retail, because what these bastards will do is buy all the shoes. If the shoes are $180, you got to buy from them for $260. So why should I pay $80 more for some shit that you got and you cheated to get because you done bought a buy it and then cornered the market? But West Coast Joe, I'm sorry, bro. West Coast Joe, he had an inside connect. His mom, was a director at Nike and Herbert. 25-year-old, well, she was a 25-year Nike executive. She's been at Nike for 25 years. Then climbed up the ladder, worked her way to the top, and that's in one swoop. No pun intended. Her son took it all away from her.
I like that
though. So, I mean, we gonna discuss this a little bit. We ain't gonna dwell on it too long because I'm kind of glad it happened because somebody need to catch these resellers. I mean, they just grimy ass people, but to ruin your mom's livelihood is a different story. So I'm gonna let y'all touch on that.
I was gonna say while you were talking, if you got that going on in the marketplace, you got cats buying up everything so they can resell them at a higher point. At some point, you just need to let them cats sit on them shoes, man. Nobody don't buy that batch. Just run him out the market on his own. Because if you go spend that money like that, and you got 3,000 pair of shoes sitting in your house and you can't sell them, you won't do that again. I don't think you would.
I'm trying to see how he spent for those years.
I don't get down the shoe game too much. I wear shoes that I buy, and I go from there. But I understand that's some people thing, and that's every right for them. But yeah, to go out there and pay double or triple what the retail price is, I mean, you got to understand retail is already marked up 5 or 6 times more than wholesale. And then from the distributor, it's so much markup. Hell, if you take that last markup from this clown, marking it up, hell, that's just too much, man. You done took something that probably cost $10 to make, and you paying $700 for it. I can't see that, but then again, that ain't my thing. So I mean, if somebody come tell me, well, Amazing Fantasy 15 with 10 cents, yeah, well, people paying $100,000 for it right now. So something totally different. But hey, he got his mom fired. That's bad on him and bad for them. But he needs to see some jail time or something. I think.
He it was $132,000 he rung up when he bought those Yeezys. Yeah,
132
thousand on his mama's American Express card.
that he created.
Yeah,
That's fraud, man. I mean, Black Truck should have been picking him up immediately
yeah.
once that was discovered.
Man, it's so much about this story say ass whipping. I just can't understand. Like, God dang, bro. 132. First off, you got your mama fired. You messing with your mama money.
Yeah,
25 years, bro. That's a long time with a company, bro.
Hmm.
And that's you lost your job over some humbug shit because your spoiled ass boy. What couldn't he get? He can get anything he wanted to, right? I'm assuming he could do anything he wanted to. Why not just? I don't know, bro. You can tell he's white because black folks ain't did no shit like this. First off, soon as my mama would got that alert that I made a credit card ass whooping, bought some shoes ass whooping, got her fired dead. That's how that story ended.
yeah. You got that job lost.
Yeah, I'm dead, bro. And like I saw some of the pictures, bro. The way he was stacking up shoes,
Yeah,
it
bro.
fill up the house.
Yeah, he used to just drive around. He rent U-Hauls and go like deliver the shoes. He was delivering them. He was shipping some and he was delivering some. He'd have a U-Haul doing all this. Man had a warehouse full of shoes.
How did he make up all this?
I think that's what pretty much got him knocked when he made that American Express card. And I think somebody at Nike saw it and was like, "Hold on, what the hell is this right here?" And I don't know how it got misconstrued with Nike or nothing like that. I'm gonna probably read into it a little bit more, but just to see how he went and you messing up 25 years. You know this woman well vested in the company.
Hmm.
She was a director of like a certain area at Nike. So she probably over there in Oregon somewhere getting them kind of meetings with the big bosses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How much did he make out for all them shoes?
He made
Does it say
a
that?
$20,000 profit off of that
He
100.
can't even pay. He made a profit of. Okay.
Profit of 20,000. Yeah,
Okay.
But to spend 100 and some thousand to make 20,
yeah.
that's foolish in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep the 100,000. Shit. you risking everything to make 20,000? Man, get the hell out of here. Yeah.
I respect his hustle, but it's the wrong hustle. It's the wrong way to do the hustle, man. I mean,
Yeah.
God dang, you messing with your mama, man. Just, whew. Like I said, ass whooping dead. That's how that story ends for me. That's how it is. Man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Well, keeping with the same thing and debit cards and people using your credit card and shit, we gonna keep the energy and I'm gonna give y'all part 2 of Drew's True Hollywood Stories. Last week I hit y'all with one about a wedding and a guy taking my money and buying the wrong liquor and
Oh, that shit don't never go.
yeah, see my brother. Yeah, my brother. I sent a man to the store to get pizza rock. This nigga brings me back Peach Amsterdam.
Damn.
It's that certain things you don't mess with, and my liquor is one of them.
Peach Pinnacle.
I ain't heard Pelicans, okay.
But you don't do that. You don't take someone's ends and go buy the wrong stuff. But this story right here is something y'all probably gonna want to find out who this person is and probably go slap him or come slap me for that point after I tell this from him. So let me set the scene. All right. Well, Got a phone call. My buddy was doing something. He wanted me to roll with him. So, cool, I ain't doing nothing. I can roll. So we go and do what he had to do. And he had another partner with us. Well, after everything was said and done, we wanted to go get some lunch. He suggested lunch and wanted to go to Wing House. So I'm like, all right, cool. We can go to Wing House. I ain't got nothing to do. Asked his buddy in the back, hey man, you want to go to Wing House? Man, I ain't got number $9 on me. Now, anybody in their right mind who's been to Wing House know you can't eat with $9.
Mm.
But this other person who was driving said, I can show you how to really use that $9 again.
Nigga finessing that Wing House.
So we get to Wing House and I'm listening to the hustle. And here's what the order was. Let me get 5 wings and a cup of gumbo soup. Off the bat, red flag, but I'm like, well, okay. And for the drink, they got water. That's them. Both of them got that. I get my order. Let me get a 20-piece wing, some fries, and I go ahead and take a picture of Bill. That's me. Well, we eating, and granted, I took longer because I had more food. But we get finished. I like, well, I got to go use the bathroom because I got all this stuff on my hands and I got to pee from drinking the Bill. Well, I'm getting up and like I said, they were done way before I was, so they had to wait on me. I get my debit card out and hand it to said person, say, hey, when the check come, my check come, pay my check for me and just get my card back. All right, I got you. Well, I go to the bathroom, do what I got to do, wash my hands, come back. I didn't pay any attention to the receipt. So I signed it, leave a tip, and we leave. Well, get in the car and we get almost home. I'm thinking to myself, hold on, how my tab was such and such. I reach in my pocket and pull it out. If you're going to do this now, I'm going to just let y'all know. If you're going to don't give someone a detailed receipt. I'm gonna just put that out there. Do not give somebody a detailed receipt. So as I pulled my receipt out and I looked, I'm like, I said, hey man, I never said I was paying for y'all food. Oh well, man, I figured shit, you hadn't got what you got. Hell, we ain't had that much money. You just could go ahead and squeeze eyes on that too. Hell you mean I can just squeeze y'all's on that? What? Excuse what? And I'm looking at Bud in the back. He was like, man, I told him not to do it.
You should have gave up your $9.
I'm like, so where your $9 at? He was like, well, I gave it to him. He said he needed gas money. I'm like, so you done finesse yourself out a meal, and plus you done got free gas money? Man, I set you straight when we get back home. No, bitch, you finna set me straight now. I ain't got nothing on my. I went and got gas with that money he gave me, and I just used the rest of my money, and I got the gas too. So you done down to filled up your tank and got your belly full on my dollar. Both ways.
Damn.
So out of all that, I get swindled over again, and I think that right there, pretty much the straw that broke the camel back with me with that brother, because I really ain't said shit to that dude since then, and it's probably been about 8-9 years now, and I have no desire to say nothing to a swindling ass, because that was foul shit to do. But
dude, you going somewhere to eat and ain't got no damn money in your pocket. You suggested, I can see if you would have asked them, man, y'all, let's go here. Then somewhat it could be on you. But you agreed to go after his suggestion. And everybody divvying up, tallying up what they got in their pocket seems to tell you everybody go pay for what they get. Now 5 wings and a cup of gum, or was it a cup or a bowl?
A cup. You can afford the bowl.
Okay, so 5 wings and a cup of gumbo at Wing House. I hadn't been to Wing House in a minute, but I know a cup of gumbo or anything usually costs you about $4, somewhere around there. 5 wings go run you probably about $4, $5, $6. I think. Well, they were teetering on the line of $9. They were close to it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't count on tax and all that other shit. I don't think, but they were edging it real close. I don't know if they was planning on tossing their money in with yours and you taking up the rest of the 72 cents on each one of them or something. I don't know how that was gonna go, but for them to go on and get you for the whole 9 apiece, that's rough, that dog. That's rough.
That's tough, man. That's worse than the last story I told the last time. That's even worse.
May I speak?
Go ahead, please.
May I approach the bench? While you was talking, I took out my notepad and I wrote a couple of notes and red flags that you should have picked up on. The topic of my argument is going to be stop, look, and listen. You should have stopped when he said the 5 wings and gumbo. Stop. You don't need to come in here. Should have came in here. Listen, when he said, I don't fool with nobody who go to a fast food restaurant. A restaurant, yes. A fast food restaurant. Order water. Listen, you got to listen to certain stuff, man. They order water at a fast food restaurant. You got to listen to that kind of stuff. They ain't got no money. Because you know what they finna do. They finna get that clear cup and fill it up with Sprite when they go to the thing. That's what I used to do. Listen. Look. You should have looked at your receipt. That's your fault. That's how, and that's what brought me to my other statement. LTD. Left card, too much money, and didn't look. You make too much money if you just signed that receipt and didn't look at it. I don't care how much money I make. First off, let me ask you this. Did you leave a tip?
Yeah, I left the tip.
You went on a date. You took them niggas on a date. That's what you did.
Yeah, all both of them.
You took them dudes on a date, bro. You took both of them on a date. What made you look at your receipt, though?
I got in the car and I just went to think, and I'm like, damn, how was my bill that much?
Because you had to add that tip on and tally it up at the end. So you had to add on what you tipped.
But I really wasn't paying attention. I just went on.
I'm gonna tell you where you messed up again. They had $18 together, correct?
No, Buddy driving his money was unknown. So
yeah, he got undisclosed funds.
Yeah, you had 9
probably didn't have it.
So you don't know what you got. He could have had $4 and stuff. So
and you thought for 1 minute, Drew. I thought you had more sense to this, bro. I get on Chauncey a lot. But when you sit up here and said, hey man, pay for my food with my debit card, bro, they was like, thank you, Jesus. That's what we're looking for, yeah. Lord. This is the answer that I've been looking for. You made a way. You ever heard the song "Life is Sweet Relief" and knowing, oh, the Lord will make a way somehow? That's what they did, bro. A way. God,
and anybody who know me too, if you go out with me and we'll get together one day, Jay. If you ever go out with me, and my brother the same way. We'll pick up the tab with, hey, it's on me tonight. If I offer, that's one thing. If I don't never offer, that's another. And that goes the story, the episode before that with the liquor. If I wanted Pizza Rock, I gave you money for Pizza Rock. You bring back Peach Amsterdam. I damn near supposed to kill you.
But at least he was saving money.
This bitch didn't save money because I never got change back. You got to go listen to the episode, bro.
Let me put my books up, bro. I ain't got nothing to say about that one, bro. I just know one thing: I can eat and drink with you for free whenever we go out. So you are free.
$4 in your pocket, or $9,
$400.
That shit
and drinking with Drew.
Yeah, I have learned now. If you go out with me, you best have some money. I will leave your ass there. That was a lesson learned, and like I said, you gave the audience tonight the whole, look, stop, look, and listen.
Stop, look, and listen. That should have been the name of this thing. Stop, look, and listen.
I might change the name up for the end of the night.
Watch your wallet. Stop looking, listen.
Other people damn sure watching your wallet.
Mhm.
That's the crazy part about it. And then this sad person, he just he done got me 1 or 2 times. So
Now,
I
what you
might-
should have did was leave the exact. Well, you couldn't leave the exact change because you didn't know how much it was. But I would have close. I would have tallied it up real quick on the calculator or somewhere on the phone. And like, oh, okay, my shit came to $22. Here go 23. Give it this. And I would have been in the bathroom for the rest of till I saw them getting up. They probably would have never got up because they wouldn't have been able to the rest of the money with it.
Sure wouldn't. I would have had more respect for them if they would have said, "Hey, bro, you know, I ain't got this. Can you mind if I, you get me?" And I leave a tip. I leave that $9 tip or something like that, man.
I would have been fine with that. I would have been fine with that. But just to do that and not leave nothing, that's kind of shiesty.
Not no split checks or nothing. I mean, they ain't even split the tab up or nothing. It just chick that came one. She probably didn't even come drop a check off. They just handed her the car. Here, go cash this shit out. Hurry up.
Mm-hmm. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Hurry back, bitch.
Y'all must have been sitting right beside the talent station over there, man, because the way unless y'all sitting right beside the talent station, of that bathroom was a long way.
So he must have been ran that car himself in that moment.
Let me hurry up and go get this shit in very quick before he get back.
That nigga probably ran it himself. Hey, watch out! I got it.
Hey.
I had to do something because shit, I just went out tonight. It took me forever to get my check. Somebody would have had to go to Tennessee or somewhere to come back before if I would try to swindle them, because it took forever for my shit to come back.
Shit, Joe.
For you to go wash your hands and take a leak and come back and everything paid off.
They must have some music playing in the bathroom or something.
Let you get your shit off because I let you and Swoop get your shit off last time. So Jay, go ahead and have at it.
I had to put my book up. I wish you had your soundboard of Red Fox. I wish I could hit you, big dummy. That's what I need you to hit.
Damn.
Dang, man. As my father-in-law would say, they manipulated you. He don't say manipulate. They manipulated you, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah. I got did in again, unfortunately. But I mean, like I said, you live, you learn, you get certain people out your life. So
but for the cat to bite to say, man, I told him not to do it.
Oh, you know he was a turncoat quick. Let me saw how mad I got.
That nigga like them first on the first 48. You know the motherfucker they gonna tell they had their arms in there like this. Tell that nigga not do that shit,
I told him. Damn. You knew it was wrong.
Bro, I'm finna cash app you $100 just for GP, man. Cause you done the last story you done told me, bro. I just feel bad for you.
Give your 40 bike for the Ciroc and your 40 bike for these meals you done paid for.
Yeah. You know, I throw an extra 20 because I had to throw extra 20 with my daddy, so I make it an even 100.
Damn, both of y'all. How about
that? Let's go to Wing House.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring $40 too for some liquor too. So,
because unlike me, I'm gonna tell you off top. Hey man, it's on you tonight, right? I ain't got my $8.
Put them $8 on the table right now.
I left my wallet at home.
He did that shit to another partner I was in. Damn it, buddy didn't get real mad. So.
Hey, this guy, he got a hustle for you now. You done told him a few of them. I'm pretty sure you got more, but
I can go pod after pod with this motherfucker, but
left his wallet at home one day.
Yeah. Left his wallet at home after a workout, and we went and ate breakfast. And usually when we go out to eat, me and my cousin Ben, we'll pay for each other. Like I pay the first meal, next meal we go to, he pay. Well, this said time, it was his time to pay for the breakfast. So he was like, "Well, I get it, cuz." And same dude was at the table too. He was like, "Man, you mind going ahead and get mine too?" He was like, "Huh?" He was like, I got my wallet at the house. He was like, "So the fuck what?" Like that. He was like, "I get it this time, bitch. Next time you'll wash dishes." And I'm like, "Well, this motherfucker here, he know how to eat now." But
Honestly.
Burning bridge after bridge. Shit.
So
Bro, you need to stop listening to Drake. No new friends. You need to find you some new friends.
hey, I got new ones. I know a bunch of
I know if I ever find myself in the same spot with this motherfucker and there's some eating going on, I'm getting the hell out of there.
slide out right in. If it's eating or any buying of liquor, you best go ahead and get your shit.
He don't stay in Alabama, do it? Because every nigga I take out, I'm taking a picture of Drew. This him? Drew? This him? I need to know.
Yeah, leave this cat right here at the table.
Yeah, hey man, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. That's how you slide off from there.
I'm over there had to call Damone and get his wallet.
So fast, rich man. Let me say Damone.
Damn, man. Damn.
That should be the name of this episode, called Damone. I ain't fucking.
Hey.
Oh, man. Jay, it's been a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
It's been a pleasure. Yeah, you filled in, swipe. So
I told you, man, swap. Swipe be on here next week. I was swapped.
Right, what that nigga did with your car.
Yeah. Swipe and swap. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh man. Hey. I'm gonna let him get this shit off, man. That's good stuff, man. That's
but for real though, man, I appreciate the Global Unknown let me share this podcast seat with you guys tonight, man. You know, any of you guys followers, check us out, Highway 22 East podcast on YouTube, StreamYard, Anchor,
Apple Podcasts, Google
Apple Podcasts, yeah, all that stuff. Everything he said, man. I don't do the talking on our podcast. I got a president, Sir Gene Chauncey Tuck, is the president. As they say in the Baptist Church, Reverend Gene Chauncey Tuck is the pastor. That's how we gonna say it. Shout out to Highway 22 East, all my brothers over there, man. But like I said, man, appreciate you, man. I had fun tonight, man.
That's good, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. We need that fill in. So I damn sure appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to get on there and kick it with y'all too, man. And huge shout out to Highway 22 East for welcoming me in the pod too. Shout out to BD, D with no E's, and Jean Chauncey Tuck. And
we got a couple of more too, man. Doc G,
Brad, GM, Joe,
and Carlos.
Yeah, I just know the ones I always see when I'm on.
You know, as they say, the boots on the ground. The other niggas just be sitting down. That's all they do. Do the boots on the ground. The other niggas sit down.
But big ups to them. Y'all follow them on, like you said, all streaming podcast networks, and follow us on all streaming podcast networks, Anchor.fm, Twitter, Instagram. You can find us on there. We're working on a Facebook page right now because we have intentions on taking everything live and you know, connecting with the people and seeing what's going on. And shout out to StreamYard too for providing us the platform for this podcast. I guess that's it. We'll go ahead and close it out. You got anything else, bro?
Man, I've got to hook my mic up. You know, give me some new equipment and I forget what all the shit I got. So hopefully I came through loud and clear.
Yeah, it's just your sound. Hell, I've been doing it for months anyway.
You know, he free hearted. He free hearted, bro.
Hey, I left my mic at the house. So.
Motherfucker, you home? Nah.
Damn, right, it's right here. I just looked over and like, damn, I forgot to turn this motherfucker on.
Yeah, we go ahead and close it out, man. We appreciate y'all listening. Catch us again probably. We'll see if we can pod this weekend sometime.
All right, just let me know.
I got a weekend off. I don't think I have anything planned. Huge shout out to my homeboy Khalik, man. He just lost his mom, so
yeah, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that,
man.
I'm gonna dedicate this episode to him. You know, we was clowning and laughing and everything. Hopefully he listened to this one. He gets some laughed out of it too. And we'll go ahead and dedicate this one to you, bro. Hey, we sending you our condolences. Hope everything's all right. I'm gonna see you on Sunday and go get a cigar and give you a hug, man. And we're gonna chill for a minute. But after all that, it's your boy Drew.
Your boy Just Jay.
It's Eric.
All the global unknowns.
Coat the Bamola, motherfuckers.
I like that.